All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our end of the market update for this Monday, April the 26th of 2021. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and I hope that you are now ready for the markets. I know Monday is already in the books, but we are coming into the end of April, to the end of the last week of April actually, and it'll be an extremely busy one for the markets with a third of the S&P reporting earnings. All right, we have a Fed meeting this Wednesday and a new tax and spending proposal from the White House. As you know, President Biden is expected to detail his American Families Plan, featuring new spending to help the families in need from the pandemic. It is also expected that he will propose new taxes, including the significant increase in capital gain tax for the wealthy. As you will recall, last week Thursday, we had a major intraday sell-off of about almost a percent and change on the S&P, as well as the Nasdaq and the Dow, when the announcement came that he was going to increase taxes. That spooked the markets, but it was immediately shaken off, and we headed on upwards to new all-time highs. And that allowed us to keep, while we were focusing on our wave count, excluding of any external catalyst, right? Understanding the wave structure and where we were within the count allowed us to hold our trade on the S&P. We took a SPY trade for May the 5th, May the 5th, right? I have here highlighted, for a 420 strike. Okay, that was giving us a move up on higher. We sold off, but we kept the trade as understanding that the trend has not changed until we met invalidation, which was actually this down here, which was below the previous wave 4, or below the origin of what we were expecting to be wave 1. Okay, that we came close to it, but that was not invalidated, so we held through it. Some of us in the room are still holding, and we are expected to be within profit. Well, we are already in profits, but expecting to hold this through expiration. Now, this is the thing, guys. So, in looking at the chart, right, we have to, as I mentioned previously and many times, we have to have multiple wave counts. Or not multiple, I should say alternate wave counts, at least 2 in our back pockets, in case our preferred interpretation does not go according to plan. If it doesn't go according to plan, then we usually divert ourselves and our attention to the alternate count. So in this case, this is our preferred interpretation, the one you have in front of you. And if you're in the Discord group, you'll know that this is the one I've been favoring. And so we post these daily in the group. We post these at least 3 times a day, giving the team an update on what's transpiring in the markets intraday. Okay, so zooming in, actually I have to zoom in probably to the 30 or the 15-minute time frame to give a better context of what's happening here. So when we finished the wave 3 here, right, we sold off into A, B, and C to complete the wave 4. All right, and so we went up in 5 waves to complete wave 1. This was the sell-off on Thursday in 3 waves. All right, if you zoom in, you can dissect this into 3 waves: A, B, and C, into wave 2, which came at a 100%. Wave C was equal to wave A. All right. So once we sold off and finished wave 2, okay, we then ramped up in wave 1, wave 2, 3, sideways correction into wave 4, broke the previous high, consolidated, found support, and we went up higher to complete wave 1. All right, guys, so here we are right now. And what is this here? Okay, we're not out the woods yet. This is not to say that, although we did break into new highs, but as you see here, we're finding a little bit of resistance, potentially a double top. Let's take a look. So the high here was 418.25. The high here was 418.22. So about 3 points away, right, from being a double top. But as you can see here, and if I bring our technicals, we're finding a little bit of a divergence in the 15-minute, a little bit of divergence also here in the 30-minute time frame, as well as in the 1-hour time frame, guys. So this is a bit of a concern to me, as when we see these divergences, we are often finding ourselves in the end of a cycle. So let us go back down to the 15-minute time frame and dissect this, and then I'll present to you the alternate count, which is still could very much be at play here. So from the 22nd April low, we went up in 1, A, B, and now we're coming down in C. Okay, so we're noticing here that we're finding support at the previous wave high, wave 1 high. All right, once we broke above it, we found support. So this could potentially signal that wave 3 should be breaking out relatively soon, right? A, B, and C. If we take our traditional fib retracements, okay, we'll note that wave B was just shy. Well, actually not just shy. It was a little bit above the 786. If I bring it back up to you guys, but it was between the 786 and the external 1272 fib retracements. Okay, so this is pretty appropriate as of now. So A down in A, 1, 2, and 3 up in B, and now 3 waves down in C. Potentially C can dip lower. All right, until we break the previous high. We will not discount the fact that wave C can go lower. If we head on lower, where could this where could this price action take us? So if we take an extension, right, from the low of wave A to the high of wave B, we'll note that a 1618 or equality of wave A versus wave A to wave C will bring us at a flat, right? Will bring us exactly at 416.62, which is at the bottom of wave A, and it is at support of the top of wave 1. Okay, guys, so these are levels that I'm watching. Otherwise, if we don't get into this pullback, right, look for the break of the previous high. Let's see here, to take us on higher, which is at these levels. It's at the, let's see, 418.25. Okay, once we break 418.25, we can then count the fact that wave 2 has finished and we are on our way to wave 3, which at that point, if I take you guys back up to the 1 hour time frame, our projected levels to the upside of the minor degree wave 3 should come to completion around 427, spot 48. Okay, so we'll finish wave 3 down in 4 and then up in 5. Let me just hide these guys for you, so this could be a little bit more clear. So once wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 is complete, we will consolidate down into the wave 4. Obviously, the wave 4 cannot cross beyond the origin or the extreme, my apologies, the extreme of wave 1, at which point this whole wave count will be invalidated. So we should find some sort of support around this area. Once wave 3 is complete, we will know relatively, we will know in theory where wave 4 could potentially finish. Once wave 4 is complete, then wave 5 can give us a pretty good guidance of where this could be finishing. But for now, the minor degree wave 3 was taken from, if I do a quick extension from the low of wave 1 to the low, from the low to the high of wave 1 to the low of wave 2 in the minor degree, you'll note that the 1618 or the 50% retracement came in at 426 to 427. Okay, guys, so that is our strategy for our preferred interpretation. So if I take you over to the our alternate count, okay, our alternate count suggests that we are still within a correction on the wave 4 in the minor degree. So minor degree wave 3 already finished, whereas in our preferred interpretation, we still have wave 3 in the minor degree continuing up higher. But here we're considering that minor degree wave 3 has completed at the April 16th high. So we're down in A, 3 waves up in B. Notice that we have not surpassed the 1272 fib external in the wave A. So if I take this again for you guys, this came out from here. So we surpassed 78.6 fib retracement, but we have not gone. We're finding resistance above the 1272. So this is giving me a little bit of a concern because, as I mentioned to you, our divergences are indicating that we are potentially topping out. All right. So if this is the case, this is our wave count, and we could potentially sell off in 3 waves down to complete wave C. All right. Yeah, let me change this here. So we can go down in A, up in B, and down in C, right? Wave C could take us down to, let's see, if we take an external, let's take an extension from the top, from the original wave A down to wave A here, and let's say potentially we top out here. As you notice, we're finding confluence and we're finding fib clustering at these levels. So from the 100 all the way down to the 38%, all right, or the 1618. So the 1618 and the 100% is the extension of wave A to versus wave B, and the blue ones are the retracements of from the low of wave 2 to the high of wave 3, which will give us, should give you the final or the potential end of wave 4. So as you note here, the 50% I haven't highlighted covers the gap. All right, so if this is at play, I can probably say that we may go down towards the 400 area on the S&P, all right, on the minor degree wave 4, at which point this is still a bullish count, guys. Don't get me wrong, we're still gonna have to see once it's complete. Let's see, for instance, if this was theoretically finished wave 4, right? We can take our fib extension from the low of wave 2 to the high wave 3, projected down to wave 4, and a 100% extension could take us up to 434. So that's not a bad thing just yet. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll know relatively soon this week with earnings coming up and all that stuff. So once this is complete, if we fail to go higher, then anticipate that we are within this wave structure. All right, and if that's the case, then we'll have to close our positions in the SPY that expire on May 5th for 420 strike. We should be closing it even though they're in the profits, but we'll probably have to do that early. All right, guys, so just keep that in mind. Keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, so I'll take you over to the triple Qs right now. So the triple Qs, or the Nasdaq ETF, right? We're in a similar situation. All right, so coming out from the March lows, minor degree wave 1, ABC in the minor degree wave 2, up in 1, down in 2, acceleration gaps in the wave 3. All right, we potentially topped off in the wave 3 here, A, B, and C into the wave 4, which came at 100% extension of wave A. And if we take a quick retracement from the low wave of wave 2, you'll note that we came exactly at the 23.6 retracement. So which is appropriate. It's a bit shallow for a wave 4, but it's nevertheless it's not out of the question. This should come. Actually, no, this is still being here. Apologies for that. I just got confused a little bit. This is supposed to be here. Disregard what I just said on this. Actually, no. I lost it a little bit there. Do apologize for that. So yeah, so from the low, from this low actually here to this high. Now let me do this again. I just confused everybody, even myself here. And it's only Monday, guys. Only Monday. So regardless, right? We're still finding our wave 4 completion here at the 23.6% retracement of minute degree wave 2 to wave 3. That gave us the end of wave 4. All right. So now we are potentially going on higher, right? If this is the fact, if this was the end of it, so this will mean that our preferred interpretation in the SPY will also signal a new high coming into this week, as well as in the triple Qs or the Nasdaq. All right. The other interpretation that I have here for the Nasdaq is that we are also within a larger degree wave 4. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that our wave 3 finished here, all right, and we're now down in A, completing wave B. Wave B still has a little bit more to go, so we can potentially take this top. All right, we can blow the top out, not blow the top out because that'll mean we're just going on higher, but we can take the top into the 1272 external retracement, find resistance, and then come down into wave 4. Now we wouldn't know exactly. Well, we can. I guess we can do this as a hypothetical, right, or theoretical retracement. So if we do this, actually no, from here, let's do this first, right? Let's go down here, let's take an extension to the low here, and a hypothetical or theoretical end will come somewhere here. Let's say it comes to the exact 1272. So anywhere between the 100 to the 1618 will find a level of support which comes in line to this area. Okay, so if this works, and it also will fall in line with the, it will come all the way here, actually no, it comes to the wave 3, to the range of the 23.6 to the 38.2. So this zone could serve for a pretty good level of support if in the event that we do not break above 344 spot 36 on the triple Qs. All right, so we're, just to recap guys, we are in a pretty, we're in the fork, all right, and that's coming in pretty quick. All right, the markets are going to make a choice relatively soon as to whether we are going to keep on going higher, or we've already completed the minor degree wave 3 and we are now going to minor degree wave 4, which is still okay because that means we will still have one more leg higher before the month, the summer month consolidation, which normally, if you've been around the markets for this long, you'll know that the trading months that are the slowest are during the summertime. So that will kind of make sense if we are coming down into the wave 4 to push on higher a little bit, so that by the time June to August come around, we are already consolidating in the higher degree wave 4 to then close out the year in the higher degree wave 5. Okay, I'm not going to show you that just yet until we have more clarity on as to what is going on, but that's where I stand. Okay, so all right, so that's pretty much it for tonight. We did enter a couple of trades, not actually one trade today. We did CHGG. We got in at the break for wave 3, okay, and a stop. This is a swing trade. Yeah, this is a swing trade, not an options trade. So a close below 90 will give us invalidation, but I see this trade taking us a little bit higher to the 105 to 110 price targets for C or CHEG or CHGG. Okay, so come on, I invite you guys to come into the Discord group. Right, hit the link in the notification, in the description. That'll take you to the sign up page where you can sign up and come on in. We'd love to see your faces. Alternatively, you can sign up. Sorry, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell on the YouTube channel to help the channel grow. Okay, guys. So I thank you for your time, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Take care.